Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. This vlog is going to be a much needed getting my life together vlog because I spontaneously booked a trip and I'm leaving this Saturday and it is currently Thursday. So I have so much to prepare before I leave. I'm only gone for like a week or so, but still I have to like pack, I have to go exchange money to have like the proper currency. I just like have a lot of things that I need to do that I have like all up in here and I need to do them. So I thought this video would be a good opportunity to hold myself accountable and just kind of be productive, and maybe this can also help you guys out if you have some things you need to get done and you need some motivation. So right now I think I'm gonna write everything down that I have to do because it's all just kind of up here and I need it onto paper. I'm also not gonna say yet where I'm going because that's gonna be in my actual travel vlog. But if you have any guesses as I prepare for this trip, feel free to comment them because I think that could be a fun little game. Okay, let's see. I also have a Pilates class later today, which like I honestly could cancel because I have kind of a few things to prepare for, but I feel like it's good to keep that and like also keep my like routine so that I don't completely throw that out the window. Right now, top priority is to pack for my trip, and I kind of blocked off tomorrow to do all of that. I have to get the proper currency, so exchange money, maybe do a little bit of shopping. Oh, I also need to catch up on editing my videos because I want to have a little bit of that done before I have to leave. Is there anything else I can think of? I don't know if there's anything else I have to do. I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, putting it down onto paper doesn't seem like that much, but I think I'm just a little bit like overwhelmed because I'm not a spontaneous person. So booking, like I booked a plane ticket today, this morning. That is so unlike me. Whatever. I'm excited nonetheless. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and let's get right into it. I think the last thing I filmed was Thursday when I was like going to Pilates and doing some shopping, and since then I've had quite a chaotic and stressful 40 hours or so. So let me explain. Basically, after my Pilates class, after doing some shopping, my mom picked me up and told me, "Clarice, did you check your passport expiry date?" And I knew, like on my list of things to do this summer, I knew I had to renew my passport, but it was only gonna expire in November. And I wasn't gonna like travel anywhere anyways, so I didn't really like stress too much about it. I was like, whatever, I'll do it at the end of the summer, I'll do it like whenever I have the time to, because I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. You can see where this is going. So we checked my passport expiry date, and I knew it was gonna expire in November, but we checked the exact date and do the math, and to be honest, I'm still not sure to this day like the exact dates and like time that your passport has to be renewed. Like I think what's best and what's the safest is to have it like renewed before you hit like 6 months until your expiry date. So say my passport is expiring in November, I would have had to renew it like in May or something, like earlier this year essentially, which I did not do. So at this point, I really broke down. I was like, what am I gonna do? My flight is in 48 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get on the plane. So I was really losing it. I was like, honestly, I had a breakdown. What else am I supposed to do? I had a breakdown. But my mom was there. We like went to the pharmacy, took some passport photos. Keep in mind, I had been running around all day, like sweating, doing some errands. I went to Pilates. I was like in the trenches essentially in there, and so I was really not looking my best. And usually, you know, when you take a passport photo that's gonna last you like 10 years, you want to look decent. But I was like, at this point, I don't even care. I just want a passport photo, and I want to manage to get my passport renewed somehow before I have to leave. So we go get my passport photo taken. We come back home. I fill out every single like form imaginable because I wasn't sure which one was right, so I just like filled all of them out. And at that point I was like, there's not much else I can do because the office is closed. So I just stress packed, which I'm gonna show you guys what I packed and everything like eventually today. But yeah, I just like didn't know what to do with myself, so I was like, I'm just gonna put all of my energy into packing and at least get that done so I can feel better about that. And then after that went to bed, but literally did not sleep at all, and woke up on Friday morning really early, you know, so I could get to the passport office before it would open and like get in line and make sure I was one of the first people to have like an appointment, even though I didn't have an appointment, but you know what I mean. And so I do that. I get there like 7:30. I'm waiting in line. Thank the Lord. Like, I'm so grateful for the employee that helped us, because I told her I need an emergency passport, but usually I think what they do is it takes about like 24 hours, 24 to 48 usually. But keep in mind, like my flight was leaving in, I want to say like, what, 30 hours or so? So I was like, I don't really have, you know, that much time here. But luckily the employee there was like, okay, let me see what I can do. And she managed to get me my passport in 3 hours. Which, again, so incredibly grateful for. Like, needless to say, check your passport expiry date if you plan on traveling, because that way you won't be in the same situation that I was in. And the worst part is, I know other people this has happened to. I think it happened to my sister, happened to a friend I know. Like, I have been warned of this, and yet it happened to me. So I'm passing the message on, I'm passing the word out. I've got my new passport now, at least, and the worst thing is, the photo isn't even that bad. Honestly, I think it could have gone so much worse, and I'm just happy to have a passport. So yeah, that is my little story time. That's what I've been up to, and that is why I haven't really been vlogging or updating. I was just like in such a stressed state of mind, and I was like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna go on this trip anymore, so what's the point in like filming any of this? That being said, it is now Saturday morning. I'm leaving today, and I still have basically like everything left to prepare. I started packing, but I'm not fully done yet. But obviously, because I've been a little bit busy all of yesterday trying to renew my passport, I haven't really had any time to take care of any of the things I said I would do in this video. So I'm gonna have to jam pack all of that into today, which I honestly, like, again, I feel like ever since surpassing this little obstacle, I can handle anything. I need to finish packing. I'm pretty much done. I just kind of have to double check everything, make sure everything fits and all of that. I have to also like charge my devices, just kind of do those regular like checkups. And then besides that, I also want to take an everything shower and just kind of try to like slightly glow up before my flight, because my hair needs to be washed. I've been like waiting until today to wash it because I obviously want to have like nice clean hair before I leave. And so yeah, I need to desperately take an everything shower. And that's gonna be probably like one of the last things I do before I leave tonight. So okay, that is the game plan. We are gonna get to it, and let's get this day started. Start by doing a bit of a haul of the things that I got kind of like for the trip, but for summer in general as well. And yeah, I went to a few stores, got a couple of things. First thing that I really needed was a pair of nice shoes, because the nicest shoes I have are like these little black sandals, and they're just not really that fancy or that elevated. So I wanted something a little bit nicer. So I went to L'Intervalle and I got these sandals that I really like. this is what they look like, and I really like them. I tried them on and they're very comfortable, and they also have like a little, I don't know, hold for your toes, so that way I'm not like slipping and sliding all over the place, because comfort is definitely key for me. So these are like a nice in-between for both style and comfort. I also went into Brandy Melville. I got these little sleeping shorts and I love the pattern. It's just this like blue and white checkered with these little white hearts that are like kind of embroidered. It's kind of hard to see, but I figured these would be like some nice little sleep shorts I could bring. I also don't really own any t-shirts, I'm gonna be honest. Like I wear like black, white, and that's pretty much it. So I got this little blue t-shirt with this little design that says Nantucket Island, Massachusetts. I honestly just wanted something comfortable, something kind of basic, and I think I'm actually gonna wear this like on my flight when I leave, so I got that. And then the last thing I got at Brandy was this little white tank top, and it has kind of like a waffle texture. This is another kind of like basic tank I can wear with a lot of things, and it's also kind of light, so that makes it a little bit more breathable as well, which I love. And then I also wanted something a little bit nicer for like the evenings when I do want to go out to dinner, or I want to feel a little bit more like put together, but that I could also wear like just on a regular day and kind of dress down. So I got this little blouse from RW & Co, and I really like it. It's like kind of a beige color, and I don't know if it's linen, but it feels like it. It has these little buttons in the front, and I also really like it because it has this lining so that when you tie it up in the front, you don't have to like wear anything underneath because it'll fully cover everything. So I just really like that. And it's also, again, breathable and just perfect for warmer days. So yeah, those are all of the things that I got for the trip, and now I'm just gonna double check, make sure I didn't forget anything, and pack everything into my suitcase so that I can be done with that, and I will feel much better afterwards. Now we're kind of moving on to the more fun part of getting ready for this trip, where I'm just gonna do really like a physical reset, take in everything, shower, just like make myself feel clean and fresh and just put together before I have to board my flight tonight. And I am excited for that. I also think I'm gonna take my nail polish off. I bought some like really strong nail polish remover because I got these done like a little bit over 2 weeks ago. So honestly, if I were just staying home, I'd probably let them grow out still a little bit more. But because they're already kind of grown out and I would prefer to just have shorter nails, I'm gonna take care of that right now. So yeah, that is where we are at. By this point, I just wanted to take my everything shower and do my whole self-care routine to feel refreshed and ready to embark on a long flight. I'm sorry this video has been a little bit all over the place. I think that's just been a reflection of how chaotic the past few days have been leading up to my trip. If you've been following me on Instagram, then you already know where I've traveled to, but those videos are gonna come in the next couple of days, so I'm just really excited and looking forward to sharing that with you. Again, sorry that this video has been a little bit messy and all over the place, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!